Many of you may still be filtering out leads through LinkedIn all manually. Or you may have hired appointment setters to literally go into communities or search people by their positions and give you a list of it. Or many of you are using LinkedIn paid APIs, which are very, very expensive to really scrape your leads. What if I tell you there's actually a way where you can create a bot that scrape LinkedIn leads automatically without using LinkedIn's paid APIs, without appointment setter spending hours and hours on really scraping the right type of leads from LinkedIn? Hey, my name is Arham and I create bots and automations for a living. I'm a certified GoHighLevel expert and I have helped more than 350 agencies to really hire the best fulfillment team out there. We help agency owners in hiring the best fulfillment teams so they can actually take care of what's important. That is creating more networks, creating more business associates, and actually growing their business through working on things which are important. Now, in this video, I'll walk you through an automation that I built for one of my clients where we were using Google APIs to scrape LinkedIn leads entirely on free. We were not using LinkedIn APIs at all. We were not having an appointment setter do it manually. Rather, it was just a chatbot embedded onto their WhatsApp where they can send a message to that chatbot, hey, give me today's leads. And it will literally, the chatbot would be trained on your niche, would be trained on your target audience, and you just have to interact with the chatbot. It will give you a set of leads. So I'll hop onto my screen and I'll show you how exactly this works. This automation uses n8n to search through Google's free custom search APIs. Many of the people out there don't even know this exists. This gives you exact results, paginate through multiple pages at the same time, and store structured leads into a Google Sheet. Now, many of you may not know that Google's custom search API is entirely for free and you can use it for multiple more powerful automation solutions. Now, on my screen, I'll show you that it all starts with the chat trigger node. Whenever you send a message or command, for example, scrape LinkedIn CEOs in San Francisco. You can even narrow it down to scrape LinkedIn CEOs in San Francisco who are working in the local business sector, who are working in the plumbing sector, who are working in the gallery sector, in the gym sector. So it will literally scrape only those leads out there. Now, step number 2 is we use the set fields node to define pagination variables. This is very important because it sets the current start index to 1 and the max pages to 10. Remember, we have to keep in mind LinkedIn policies as well as Google policies as well. So we're creating a bot that is actually according to those policies. This set fields node that we just set up, this tells n8n how many pages of results to process. So you can scrap up to 100 LinkedIn profiles in one go. This is within LinkedIn policies, by the way. Now, step number 3. Here comes the secret sauce, the Google search map node, which is actually a Google custom search request. Super simple. It sends a get request to Google's API with parameters like your API key, your custom search engine ID, and a search query like marketing director site :LinkedIn/IN, which is the LinkedIn's URL. Super simple. Now, if you narrow down your search, it would actually narrow down this URL as well, but this would all happen automatically. You just have to narrow it down on your search. This trick lets us pull real LinkedIn profile data from search results without using the LinkedIn's paid API. So this is super cheap. Now, step number 4 is the exact result node structures the raw data. Remember that we're not only pulling the data out, but we also want to structure it so that anytime you want to take a look at it, it's super structured. The node is actually pulling the key details from each result, which includes name, title, description, profile link, and even profile image if applicable. We can narrow it down to have other things as well, like the position in there, the niche, and all other things to it. This is just really simple. Now, this node really turns the messy HTML into a clean, structured lead data. Now we need to limit the results. To prevent overload, we use a limit node to process only 10 results per page. Remember, I told you earlier, we need to stay within the LinkedIn's policies and Google policies. This keeps your workflow fast and help avoid hitting Google rate limits, again, to be within the policies. Now, the wait node. This is my favorite node, to be honest, because here is where we are actually abiding by the policies. A small wait node adds a short delay before each insertion to ensure we don't overwhelm Google Sheets and keep the workflow smooth. The Add to Google Sheet node appends all the extracted profiles into your spreadsheet. It maps each piece of data, name, title, description, profile link, and image into organized columns. Now, every time the workflow runs, your lead sheet grows automatically, as you can see on my screen. Here comes the pagination logic. Once the first page is done, the pagination node calculates the next start index by adding 10 to the previous value. This is super smart, by the way. Then the if node checks if the limit reached. If there are still more pages, it loops back and continues scraping the next batch. Fully automated. Now, keep in mind, we are not using your LinkedIn profile into this. We're only using an automation which is using Google search APIs. That's it. So your profile is not involved in this at all. This loop continues until the maximum number of pages is reached, giving you up to 100 results per run. When finished, it stops neatly, ready for your next command. Now, what's the best part? No paid APIs, fully automated pagination, clean LinkedIn stored instantly, and it all runs on autopilot right from the chat. So all you need to do is just to interact with your chatbot when you log in, and it would give you a set of leads instantly. Now, in my next video, I'll actually connect this bot to GoHighLevel, which is literally the most powerful CRM tool out there. If you're not aware what GoHighLevel is, check my links in the description. You actually get a 30-day free trial, and then you get a support of our team if you use that link. In addition to that, you get a template of about 100 funnels, so that you don't really have to create a website or funnel from scratch. Those are actually ready to go templates that my team will set up for you if you use that link in chat. Now, if you're not aware what N10 is, or if you're new to N10, join my group. It's a Facebook group where we share daily updates and key secrets for agency owners which they can use to grow their business. And we also help agency owners with their white label fulfillment. So if you're an agency which revolves around GoHighLevel, N10 or other automation solutions, check out the link in the description. This is where we actually help agency owners like you to fulfill your clients. And just by the way, check out the link in the description for the full video on how we created this entire automation. See you in my next video.